Hey, man, what's up? What's happening? You already know who it is and what it is. It's your boy, Nephew Q, host of the world's most dangerous sports show, Beyond the Game. And if this is your first time tuning in, I got my constituents, my compadres in the building with me. I got to my right, Facebook Live's left, I got Ralph Clay in the building. Before you continue, I just want to let everybody know the views expressed here are not necessarily the views of Radio Lex or its board of directors. The views expressed are solely our own. But anyways, I got in the building with me Ralph Clay, Dak's biggest supporter, LeBron James, president of the fan club. Ralph Clay, what's happening with you?
What's up, world? Let's get to it.
And then go ahead. What
I was just gonna say, man. But anyway, we'll get to
that in a second. And then I got to my left, y'all right viewing Facebook Live. I got friend of the show, family member BTG. I got 49er, bang bang 49er, Mr. Laker Gang.
He is
in the building, Ozon Mitchell. Oh, go and introduce yourself, man.
Bang, bang, we back, baby.
Oh, my God.
Look, so for those who are watching via Facebook Live, Daniel's running a little bit late, but he will be in here to address the Lamar Jackson situation. But before we get into all of that, let's talk about this Detroit Lions, San Francisco 49ers matchup. And I'm going to throw it around the horn. Fellas, did the Lions collapse or did the 49ers take it? Oh, I'm going to let you go last on this because I know this is your squad. Ralph, Clay, Get in that kitchen and cook for me. What happened,
This is
man?
probably the easiest question tonight. The Lions gave up the game, bro.
They gave it up?
They gave it up, man. They had all the momentum. They were, honestly, I didn't see it happening the way it played out, but the way that they dominated the 49ers in that first half, I just didn't see that. They were able to run the ball the way they wanted to run the ball, as much as they wanted to run the ball. It was positive yards every time that they ran the ball. Jared Goff was doing what he needed to do as far as managing the game. And you make one bad move, and everything just crumbled from that point. Dan Campbell going for that fourth down. Mm-hmm. It was not necessary. They would have been up 27-10 at that point. There was no reason for Dan Campbell to. I don't care what you did during the regular season. I don't give a dang what you did during the regular season. This is the NFC Championship game. This is a chance to go to the Super Bowl for the first time in Lions franchise history, if I'm not mistaken.
In the Super Bowl era.
I mean, I can't believe he made that call, man. For me, I just think it was more of a cocky call than a smart call at that point in time, man. It's just take the points, man. Take the points, man.
Donovan, he said a real big collapse. That L isn't on golf at all.
Absolutely not.
Donovan said the same thing you just said. Kick the dang field goals.
Absolutely.
I'm right there with y'all, man. I don't put this on Jared Goff. I put this all on Dan Campbell.
Come on, man.
And I know people. I know Brandon. He was debating with me in the Beyond the Game group page. He was like, man, you can't put this on Dan Campbell. We've been playing like this all year. True enough, they have been playing like this all year. I seen the stats. On fourth down with 3 yards or less, they are 20 out of 24. So it's great, right? And during this game, this ain't time for that, bro.
It's not, bro. Not in this game.
This ain't time for this. And so I also seen the stats go back to what you was talking about earlier. In the first half, they had 21 carries as a team, 148 yards, 3 touchdowns in the first half. In the second half, 8 carries, 34 yards.
Come on, man.
That's what I was going to get to, man.
Why'd you stop? Even when y'all started, cutting them, start running the ball, bleed some of that clock, take some of that momentum off of them, give your defense time to rest for a little bit as well.
That reminded me of Super Bowl 2019.
Come on.
We were up against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Come on.
10 points with 7 minutes to go.
Okay. Not that you still heard about it or anything.
Just a little bit.
Not that you still heard about it or anything, but go ahead, though.
Band-Aid off, man.
We ran the ball 7 times in the second half, and we were up by as many as 17 points.
Come on, man.
What happened? What happened? Tell me about what happened, Ozon.
They depended on Jimmy Garoppolo.
Therapy session. What happened?
Shanahan went Atlanta Falcons on
28-3. He went 28-3. So for me.
But first and foremost, thank you, Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so for me, I'm right there with you, Ralph. Like, Dan, I know people are like, you can't. No, this is all on Dan Campbell. In the first half, he went for the fourth down. He got it. And then they got in the field goal range.
He kicked the field goal. He took the 3.
He took the 3. And then they tried it again.
Yeah.
And that's when the Roberts kid, I think Reynolds or Roberts? Reynolds. He dropped the ball. Okay, cool. I'm okay with that one. But that's the last. That's it.
But
Once
that
I see,
was the one that everything
that was going into halftime.
No, the momentum change is the one he had in the third quarter when they could have went up 17.
Yes.
So that's when the Reynolds dropped.
Absolutely.
Dan, you got to take.
You got to take the three at that point.
Bro, this take the time for that. This is live or die. We ain't got no next game we can bounce back now, bro.
No, bro.
To go into halftime, you kick that field goal. I don't care, bro. You take that three, man, and go into halftime. Go ahead, O.
Yeah, but I think the backbreaker is the one where it was in the third quarter. They could have went up 17.
Yes.
On their side. Mm-hmm. Then one of my partners were roughing together. He's like, "Man, we need a turnover." As soon as he said that,
fumble.
We get the turnover. We go back and score. I think we go up.
No, y'all didn't go up.
We tied it.
Y'all were still down. I want to say y'all still down by 3
at the fumble.
No, we went up because we scored 14 straight. No,
I was gonna say y'all was still down by 10 at that point.
Y'all were, because
I think y'all was still down.
Because Ayuk scored on that touchdown, and y'all were still down. It was the next touchdown that put y'all up, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So you got to take the points, bro.
You have to go up 17 because then you still have momentum on your side, and once that turnover, once you kill the fourth, or that once you don't get that fourth down, then we have momentum because we go in. I guess we get 3 off of that.
Yeah,
and then we come back the next play. We get the next possession of theirs. They get the fumble. We go down and we score. Those 10 straight points. Yeah. So now momentum's on our side.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you got to get them points, man. Stop that bleed. But hold on, we're going to take a quick call real quick. Caller, what's your name, man?
Hey, man, it's your boy Don, man. What's up with y'all fellas?
Hey, what's happening? We got Donovan Jarman. He's a Philadelphia Eagles fan. You know, my Bucks went in and took care of them 31-9. You know what I'm saying? I want to go ahead and throw that out there. But, Donovan, did the Lions collapse or did the 49ers take it?
Well, first, we'll start off with your first comment. It was nice seeing you in Cabo at the same time.
Y'all pulled up on us in Cabo? I feel that.
Yeah, man, it was a nice time. But, man, I don't know what Dan Campbell was thinking. I think they need to be investigated. Him and Shanahan put in on a parlay together, man.
Bro, I agree, Donovan.
No.
Because they was dominating that game. The run game was going, and then everything just fell apart from the going for it on the fourth down to the rookie running back, Gibbs, fumbling late in the game. And I think that was in their own territory, too. It was just like everything that could have went wrong did go wrong. And I know they fourth down percentage was very high, but in a game with that high stakes, man, you got to play in the moment. You got to throw them analytics out the window.
Hey, bro, I'm right there. Which analytics, man, we ain't like I said, Donovan. The first time they was in the red zone right before halftime, and they missed the opportunity to kick a field goal. That's when I would have said, all right, we're not doing this no more. Like we missed 3 points, like we left that on the board. We're not doing this no more. Every time we either kicking the field goal or we punting this bad boy. But I'm right there with you, Donovan. Go ahead.
Because you got to even think about it. I mean, the 49ers have been, to the NFC Championship at least, 4 the past 5 years? Like, this is not a team to play around with and let them even have a chance to come back. You put them down, bury them with as many points as you can put on the board every opportunity you have it. I don't know what was going on with the kicker or whatever, but, I mean, if they wasn't scoring touchdowns, the kicker was absent. I don't even think he kicked a single field goal that game, did he?
He did.
They right before they took 3 in the first half because they got down to first and goal or fourth and goal, and they kicked a field goal early in the first half.
So and to Donovan's point, like hold on, quick, Donovan. To Donovan's point, y'all not no rookies at this.
No,
you know what I'm saying. So with a team like of y'all magnitude, when you got them down like that, you got to
put us away.
Come on, man, you ain't got who came with that phrase? You don't play with your food. you don't play with your food.
It's like Philadelphia last year when they hurt Purdy, they put us away.
So what? Yeah,
they didn't let us hang around
and let some accidental fluke play happen.
Exactly.
Of course, like with y'all.
The face. How you?
I know.
Off the face, man.
I know.
The face, man.
I know. Go ahead, Donovan.
Man, that's all I had on that game. I hated to even see Dan Campbell come to the podium. Like, he didn't seem upset. It's just what we did all regular season. Forget what happened in the regular season. Records start over when the playoffs hit. What you did in the regular season don't matter. What you did on the field that day matters, and that's the lasting impression for a team who hasn't been in that particular space in quite some time.
No, I'm right there with you. Before I get you out of here, Donovan, real quick, UNC Duke, what we talking about?
Well, what you mean? What we talking about? You know how I feel about Duke. I don't even like you saying their name on the airway, man. Duke, that team on the other end of Tobacco Road. Hey, man, UNC gonna go in here, get this win. We gonna put the Duke haters to rest. They got the sweep last year, so we gotta bring out the double brooms, man. We gotta bully them. Point blank simple. And to what y'all was saying on the beginning of the show, it's the greatest rivalry in all sports. Everybody looks forward to it. They always talk about our last 100 meetings. I don't really see nobody really getting that much play.
I'm gonna let Ozone, because Ozone was the one who said, "Watch your mouth, be legend." Watch your
Who cares? Thank you. I'm glad legend too. Who cares?
Carolina?
Tobacco Road. Who cares?
He's just mad at what happened in 2005.
What happened?
North Carolina beat University of Illinois for the national championship.
Oh my God!
Why would I care?
That's why. That's why he don't care. No
Back
more.
in 05.
Come on, bro.
It is the biggest overhyped, overrated rivalry in all.
I would say that too. If I had a team that couldn't participate, I would say that too. I would say that too.
To me, we already know what the biggest rivalry in sports is.
In all sports, man. Them other rivalries don't really be hitting like that. It'd be kind of tilted in one favor.
I think at one point when y'all had the coaches involved, as far as the legendary coaches, but the fact that y'all got whoever y'all got in UNC and whoever they got to do. Schreider or Schroeder? Whatever.
John Schreier. John Schreier.
Dennis Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder. Y'all can be disrespectful to him all y'all want. I don't care.
Oh well, we know who coaches UNC.
Yep. I said that guy.
Hubert Davis.
We got a championship. We got to the championship. But anyways, Don, we appreciate you for calling in, my guy.
Oh.
Yep.
Legend.
What?
Before I cut your mic off.
What?
Well, but we're going to take a quick commercial break because we're going to get to this comment. We're talking about did the Lions collapse or did the 49ers take it? We're going to talk about that. Get your thoughts on it when we come back. So keep it locked on Beyond the Game with WLXU 93.9 FM. I cussed him out in the group chat. We're going to come back. And when we come back, Daniel should be in the building on Beyond the Game with WLXU 93.9 FM.
Yeah, you got all sensitive. What are y'all talking about? It was what we talking about the game.
The game?
Y'all be talking about so much in that group.
I
can't keep up all the time, bro.
I put it on silent.
Sometimes it'll go from one message to 50. I'm like, I can't keep up.
Man. I'm like, I was just like, because I was talking to people while the game was going on. Nobody in the group here. But I said, this how this going to come out. Hey, the second half.
Not to cut you up.
I was like, at the beginning of the second half. If San Francisco scored, but he's going to get time. They still got to, depending on how they score 7.3 points, they still got a 14-point lead. They keep the field goal, 14 points.
Radio X has the support of Founders Circle member L. Tracy Whitley. Thanks, Tracy.
And I said, buttholes are tight right now. And then it just went downhill from there. So my thing was, I mean, they just didn't do anything. Detroit now golf made throws, guys dropped the ball. And Campbell, he did some things.
I was telling my dude we got far away for halftime. I was telling my dude we got far away for halftime.
It wasn't out there?
I don't think it was.
Like these guys were running free.
But they weren't playing San Francisco.
So you have to put that on Wilkes because Wilkes is making us calls.
So my thing is it
the
Wilkes?
Lextropolis, that digital magazine that is sweeping the nation.
And they put forth no effort. So that
Circa Central Kentucky since 2015.
In this situation, I'm thinking it's the coach. Because the coach is the line.
Call 859-298-1414.
You put these guys in
Electropolis for the people, by the people.
And
but they work well.
I put more on the coach, but it was a pleasure. But these guys are free.
Welcome back to Beyond the Game on WLXU 93.9 FM. We talking about the Lions versus 49ers matchup as B Legend and Daniel both got into the building right now. As the people are like, yeah, that's what I've been waiting on. Meaning Daniel, that was ready.
Hope y'all ready for this entertainment.
For him. We gonna get to Lamar here in a second. But B Legend. Did the Lions collapse or did the 49ers take it? And Daniel, I'm gonna let you cook after him. B Legend, go ahead.
I think it's both.
Okay, go ahead.
I do. I think it's both. I think wait a minute. We on syndicate. Well, we ain't on syndicate show.
You know what words you can say.
Yeah, say what you want to say.
Get us kicked out.
So I'm gonna say this. Politically, I think Dan Campbell. I mean, he made some bad calls. He should have took the points. Right.
Right.
Movie. He didn't do that. But I also feel like Detroit, man. The butt cheeks got tight, man. I mean, they just they didn't come through. The pressure got on them, and what do they always say? Pressure cracks people. And very simply, the pressure cracked them. Goff made some good throws. Reynolds dropped some passes. St. Brown dropped some passes.
Yeah.
Right? That's not Dan Campbell. That's the players.
Dan Campbell.
But I think it's a combination of I think Dan didn't take the points, and I think
Snowball.
And I think the players, I think the Chiefs got tight, and after a while they just couldn't move. It was just too tight. They couldn't even move down the field. They couldn't even get no. Yeah, it's just too tight, man.
I'm ignoring all of this.
So Q and Ralph, y'all sat up there and y'all said what last week?
I said the Lions going to win. I said 24-21. I ain't letting him have nothing. I ain't letting him have nothing.
No, he can have it because the Lions had him. The Lions let him off the hook.
Literally,
they dominated the first half. They didn't just play good in the first half. They dominated the first half. They let them off the hook, bro.
Dan Campbell let us off the hook twice.
He did.
Hey,
literally.
Hey, D, what did I sit here and say last week? I said, I don't trust him. Didn't I tell you?
I give you that, bro.
I don't trust him.
Everything. But you didn't trust the Lions, though.
I did, and they proved my point.
No, the Lions played fine. Dan Campbell was the one who messed things up for him.
Whoa. So in the second half, wait a minute. The second half, it's all Dan Campbell?
Every last play. Yeah, see? Thank you, Dan. Yes.
Wait a minute. What I'm saying is...
Okay, let me read. Don't you tell me, hold on.
Don't get me wrong. Reynolds dropped 2 passes.
I mean, come on. These guys got to play. They didn't play.
Okay. So I'm going to read you a stat that I read them earlier.
Okay.
First half, 21 carries, 148 yards, 3 touchdowns. Second half, 8 carries, 34 yards.
Yeah, because...
That's Dan Campbell. That's play calling.
He don't call the play call. The offensive coordinator
Take
does.
responsibility. Take over.
No, because they have these on. Run the ball.
Yep. Give me a run play on this second and 3. Give me a run play on this third and 7.
I hear you.
Run the ball.
That's a valid point. I can't argue that point.
He can walk down that side like, hey, man.
Give me a run play right here.
Okay, so that just validates also what I'm saying. So Jared Goff, he couldn't.
Jared Goff?
Yeah, he couldn't audible out.
Yeah, he could.
I don't think he has that leeway. You know what I mean?
I mean, because they probably got pass formations.
You just happy because Pat Mahomes.
Wait, I ain't saying nothing about Pat. Actually, I forgot all about it because I did forget about it because I would have came in here with my jersey on.
Don't do that.
So I didn't forget. So I come next week with Patty's jersey on.
Why would you? Daniel,
go ahead, Daniel.
Floor is yours, man.
I can't even vote for the other team. I ain't even watch the Super Bowl.
Did the Lions collapse? Did the 49ers take it?
Man, it's like I said last week about Baker Mayfield.
Why we got to keep it over here? What we do?
It don't have nothing to do with the Bucks, but
okay.
When the money's on the line, it's just a few quarterbacks I'm not putting my money on.
Jared Goff is one of them.
Not without points. I took Detroit with the points. I knew they would cover, but it's something about Dan Campbell, bro. I just don't like. Don't get me wrong. I like him as far as, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
he's cool.
I mean, I play football the rough way, so I get it.
Yeah.
But just going forward like you an 8-year-old on Madden all the time.
That's why I said, bro, it was a cocky move. That's why I said.
But he's been doing it all year. Every time I watch Detroit, I
just not in that moment,
earlier
bro.
today, man. But no, my man said earlier today. Ralph said earlier, man, it's different levels.
100%.
We're in the NFC Championship game. You can't call the game like a regular season game.
We ain't got time
He
for that,
cost
right?
them. They really won, but he cost them home field versus Dallas.
100%.
They really won. They really
The
won.
refs cheated in that game. The refs cheated.
But the thing was, he had 3 opportunities to kick a field goal and go to overtime, and he did it all 3 times.
Yeah.
But before we continue on with the next game, we got a caller on the line. Caller, what's your name, man?
Man, skip this game. I got 11% left. Let's go.
Is that Lamar?
He said, "Is that Lamar?" Now we got Reginald Brown on the phone real quick. So let's get into the Lamar Jackson.
What is there to talk about?
No, hold on. Before Reggie,
Okay.
Reggie, I just want to hear you say "bang bang Niner game."
Go ahead, Reggie.
lame Niner game.
Reggie, lame
I
Niner.
mean, what we talking about?
We talking about is the Ravens loss all on Lamar Jackson?
Who's that?
Don't start, Reggie. Go ahead, Reggie.
Who's Lamar?
Go ahead, Reggie.
Ralph, who's your team?
I'm a Denver Broncos fan, my brother.
Hey, man, don't say nothing, okay?
Hey, you a Green Bay Packers fan, and y'all did just like the Lions. Y'all let them off the hook.
Hold on. I'm a Green Bay Packers fan that made the playoffs. Did y'all make the playoffs?
Oh, we giving out participation trophies now.
Thank you, Lord.
Hey, well, my team.
Especially when this team we weren't supposed to do nothing this year. They had us dead last. What you mean?
Put me back on cue. Hey, let's quit talking about the past. I need you to talk about your boy Lamar. I don't want to hear nothing else but your excuse for Lamar.
Go ahead.
I am done with you, Ralph. I want Melo. Let's go.
Go ahead, Reggie. So is this Ravens loss? Is it all on Lamar Jackson?
I say it's 50-50.
So Lamar's 50. Who's the other 50 going to?
Oh, the coach, the head coach.
Offensive coordinator, my brother.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, Reggie. Get it off your chest, man. Go ahead.
Here you go. Look. Oh God. Hey, you know what? I love it when I got Melo saying, "Oh God." I'm gonna use the same stuff that he used. Do y'all remember that year when Mr. J.A. I'm calling Mr. J.A. He knows what I'm talking about.
Fan, man. You sound like a UK fan. We got to talk about the past, man.
Don't include us in this, man.
Hey, chill, Ralph. But when he made it to the AFC title game, and they lost to Mr. Pat Mahomes, baby goat.
That is Patrick Mahomes. Thank you.
Hey, listen, I know it's your grandson. Chill out. We had, Josh Allen played good. Woo, stoop. We had so many excuses for it. It was no fault was on Josh Allen. It was the defense. But do you see how I said it's 50-50? Lamar Jackson is at fault. But whenever Josh Allen, we can't never get Melo to say Josh Allen's at fault. But Melo's going to tell y'all it was all on. He's going to tell you it's all on Lamar. He's going to tell you it's all on Lamar.
Hey, let me ask you a question. If I play in a game and I'm the starting quarterback for an opposing team, and I throw 5 touchdowns in a game,
Come on, bro.
in a playoff game at that, and I leave 13 seconds on the clock, and my defense can't hold them out of field goal range from 80 yards out, why would I take the blame? Why would I take the blame?
Go ahead, Reggie.
Y'all cried for the y'all. He's the reason the rule was changed. He cried for him to have more time. If you're right, the defense should have been able to stop him in 13 seconds. But you know what Josh Allen should have did? He should have left no time on the clock. That's what he should have did. Smart quarterbacks know that.
So now he got to be God.
He got to play God now.
We're going to pass up this touchdown and hope that we run this clock down and score on the last play so there's no time left. I got you.
Hey, I mean, we've seen Tom Brady do it before. We've seen Aaron Rodgers do it before. We've seen Pat Mahomes do it before. Why can't it be done?
Aaron Rodgers only got 1 Super Bowl, so let's not.
I don't have NFL films in my head. I got a good memory, but I don't think all those was accurate. Aaron Rodgers, if he was doing that, and I know that's his other son, but he would have more than 1 ring with the teams that they had.
2010 was a long time ago, Reggie.
Come on, bro. That's another debate for another day.
Hey, look, I'm with you, Reggie. I'm with you, man, on Aaron Rodgers. We all know he's the GOAT. We know.
I most definitely can kill any argument because Aaron Rodgers was carrying bums to the NFC title game. But that's neither here nor there. We talking about Lamar today, baby. And it was 50%. Lamar, he played like, I won't say the word about them. Can't really say the word I'm saying. But, he the first half, I feel like they was hesitant. I don't even say hesitant. I feel like once the Chiefs came out, the Chiefs defense, we put them on the field, 3 and out, Lamar 3 and out, and the Chiefs offense came out and drove down field on all season long. I heard hearing this is the number 1 defense. They the number 1 this. And Pat Mahomes came out and was like, "Oh, y'all number 1. Okay, let me show you what I am." And drove down the field on them.
They only scored 17 points, so they got to be number 1 defense. They give up 16 points on the year, and they was the number 1 scoring defense as far as giving points up.
Melo. They drove their first 2 drives. They was going up and down the field, 9-minute drives on the Ravens defense. Usually, this is the defense that how you always make they just short fields for Lamar, and it's always a defense. But when Kansas City came out and set a tone like they're not the number 2 defense.
So Zay Flowers didn't have nothing to do with this?
Zay Flowers?
Yeah.
I mean, he's a rookie. I mean, he made a mistake. It is what it is. That penalty, that's a dumb mistake to make. But the fumble, I don't even think he really needed to jump in. He could just ran and set it up.
Okay, so how do you put that on Lamar then? Because Lamar got him the ball both times.
I put it on Lamar because I feel like their first touchdown when he threw it to Zay Flowers. After that, he kept looking for the big play instead of actually using the stuff that got you there, Lamar. Use your legs, Lamar. Sometimes when I watch Lamar, I sit back and watch him, bro. Like he don't even want to run no more. He listens to his critics. Forget that, man. We already proved these mugs wrong. Go ahead and use what got you there.
But you realize that one touchdown that Lamar threw was luck.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what I don't say lucky. Let me chill out. But
hold on. Let me also say this too. Here's the other thing. Other than San Francisco, in that game that Baltimore played San Francisco played like trash.
Well, we turned it over 5
right?
times.
So they deserve to lose that game.
Right.
But other than that, I mean, did they play Buffalo?
No.
They ain't play, they never played anybody like Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. I think that had something to do with it as well.
Because Tua's wild.
Are you talking about the Ravens?
Yeah, he's talking about the Ravens. Yeah.
Well, yeah, they haven't played a quarterback like Pat Mahomes, and you know the Ravens is mostly a zone defense, and their receivers is weak. When we say teams have weak receivers, you want to play man and bump their receivers at the line. If you play in zone, you're just gonna let him find the man in the zone. Like they were just running to zones, running screen plays, doing different other little stuff. Their run game was working. So yeah, man, it wasn't a good day for Lamar.
Hey, William Sweat, he commented, he said, just admit Lamar ain't the guy. He ain't that dude.
William Sweat comment what?
He said, just admit it, Lamar Jackson ain't that guy.
Well, William Sweat. Why I call him a hater? Because he likes Justin Herbert. So is he going to admit that Justin Herbert isn't that guy?
Hey, I don't know, man. You got to take that up with him. Reggie, we appreciate you for calling in, my guy.
Bro.
No problem.
Yeah. It was Reggie. Hold on. Let's keep that. Would you about to say something real quick?
No, I mean, I was just gonna go down the roster and the schedule, I should say, and just look at who they played. They hadn't really played anybody. I mean, they played Detroit the first game of the season. Mm-hmm. They beat the crap out of them. Commanders, Buccaneers. They smashed the Texans. The Bengals. That was a close game. The Colts beat them. The Browns. They beat the Browns twice.
The Browns beat them once.
Oh yeah, they beat them once. Yeah, the Steelers, the Titans, and I mean, they ain't playing nobody.
Like a top tier team outside of San Francisco.
I mean, they just hadn't played anybody. So when you face somebody like Andy Reid and you give him time to prepare for you, Patrick Mahomes that can dissect you, et cetera, it's just fool's gold.
It is. We're going to take a quick commercial break here on Beyond the Game on WLXU 93.9 FM. Keep the phone line, keep the number coming. I got the number posted on the Facebook chat. I know a couple people are like, what's the number? So go ahead and call
Brother
in.
Thomas has got to be calling.
I ain't seen Brother Thomas and Reggie tagged him in the comments, so they looking for him. And also,
who is Brother Thomas? I don't know.
Andrew got a couple comments for you too, Daniel.
Darius?
Okay. And Andrew got a couple comments too. I'm gonna get to it as well. We're gonna take a quick commercial break on Beyond the Game on WLXU 93.9 FM. We'll continue the Lamar Jackson and Baltimore Ravens conversation.
Let sleeping dogs lay.
Why did he say
I can get on Hurts. That's what he came on to say.
He did say Brother Thomas. That's why when he said Brother Thomas, I was thinking about Thomas Drake before.
I was talking about Jehovah. That's what I was thinking. I thought we was changing the game.
That's why I kept listening. I said, "Hey, Thomas's boy."
Hey, Q, I was like Jehovah.
Oh no, you could always make sure the
I'm
commercial. Okay.
Brother Thomas
No.
here with the bean pies and this.
Yeah.
This is Brother Thomas.
Let me see.
Hey, I was throwing
Oh my God. Brother Thomas.
He was so serious.
Rob's face was so confused, bro.
Brother Thomas.
Hey, man.
He's so serious.
Call-in numbers right there, 859-721-5690.
You must be having a lot of side conversations with these folks.
Nah, he do get into it with him, though. I be paying attention.
When I got time to go back and forth with him. They get mad.
I just ain't got enough time, bro. Keep up
I
with
pick and choose. I don't always have the time. Sometimes I see notifications. I just. But when I do, I got a good 15
They ain't
comments.
really had much to say lately, though.
It's been a quiet week. Been a lot of laughing at what I post.
And you said, "Can I say I'm Brother Merle when I call in?" You can't. You can't, Andrew. You can't.
Yeah, it's already the vote's already done.
Yeah, he's MVP, bro.
Voting was done.
I'm trying to tell you.
Back into it.
I'm trying to tell you.
You try to tell me a lot of things.
Welcome back to Behind the Game on WLXU 93.9 FM. We're talking about a little Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. Hey, watch what the Lakers slander over, sir. Watch yourself over.
Lakers is trash.
They are right now.
Thank you.
They are.
Watch yourself. I told you I will do this show by I will mute everybody's mic. I will be here by myself.
Hey, Ralph, we know this.
Oh, Darvin Ham's out of there.
Gave me that look.
Yeah, he gave me that look. Yeah. Count your days, mother.
Yes,
Count
sir.
your days, bro. Go home, put your house on the market, do all that. But anyways, we're talking about Lamar Jackson. Ralph, is the loss all on Lamar Jackson?
I don't say it's all on Lamar Jackson. He played a part in it. I would say the offensive coordinator also played a major part in it because he's the one calling the plays. But I think Reggie made a great point. I think Lamar I don't know if the offensive coordinator was trying to prove a point of trying to show that he can be Tom Brady or he can be Pat Mahomes or he can be Josh Allen, but that's not who Lamar Jackson is. And I just wish we would get past the point of wanting to put Lamar in this category of he has to live up to this standard. No, he just needs to win the game. He needs to be the best version of himself. And the best version of Lamar is not just throwing the ball. It is also running the ball. God gave him the gift of being able to run that ball and run that ball very fast. Lamar, there was many times that he could have just broke out and made a play.
So is that the offensive coordinator's fault?
Because he's calling the play.
Whoa. But you just made a legitimate point.
Decision making.
My thing is that
That's why I said both. That's why I said both.
Yeah, but I would say probably more Lamar. Right? Because he's got to have the ability to make the right
Let me ask
decision.
y'all this question. Do y'all think he panicked?
Absolutely. A little bit. He did. Okay. He did.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because he was trying to live up to something that people were saying.
I said, he's going to throw an interception. I guarantee you he's going to throw an interception.
Well, not even just the interception part. Just back to what Ralph was saying. Is like not using your leg. That's what I'm saying. Like not using your leg.
It got that tight on it.
And did he get panicked?
He couldn't run.
But like we said earlier, you have to
Cheeks was too tight. He couldn't run.
He couldn't move.
He couldn't run.
But like we said earlier, man, at some point in time, you have to throw the regular season away and be who you are.
Just be the best version of you.
You have to use your legs. You have to run. You have to put the pressure on.
You have to do whatever you need to do to win that game.
So at the end of the day, I got a question, which is, did Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson, did they do what they normally do?
No. Okay. They didn't run the ball enough.
Right. So, to your point.
Number one rushing offense in the league, wasn't it?
Come on.
To your point, offensive coordinator, right? Mm-hmm. And Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I said.
Lamar Jackson. So, we getting the pie. Reggie said 50-50. He said 50-50. What
75-25 Lamar.
Lamar, okay.
Oh,
dang. Where we going with it?
60-40?
Not 60-40.
I just had to see how many times they ran that rock.
What they do?
Now, let me ask you a question, because I need to know specifically. Who are we talking about right now?
Lamar Jackson.
Who we talking about? Crickets.
Who we talking about?
Lamar Jackson. One more time.
That's who we talking about.
That's who we talking about.
And I've been doing this for about 4 years now.
Right.
You got all these fanboys out here, man. Some of them, they so tough, but for some reason they can't hop off Lamar's lap. So, now we get to really dive into this. So, Lamar Jackson, what y'all call him, Lamar Bartholomew?
Lamar Bartholomew Jackson?
Yeah. Now, they ran the ball 16 times, which is probably about, I'd say 10 to 12 times less than they normally run the ball. Lamar is trying to prove people wrong. He don't want to run when he should run when he has running lanes. Sometimes he does, sometimes he don't. I don't know what he's going to be. But as I've always said, my biggest issue with Lamar Jackson going all the way back to Louisville is when he has to sit in that pocket, it's overthrow and underthrow after underthrow and overthrow. And that's all you saw. Odell Beckham down the sideline, overthrow. Zay Flowers, overthrow. When they had to go into pass mode in the second half, it was like 5 overthrows in a row and then an underthrow. Then he got one tipped and he had to go catch it himself.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So, I mean, and that was another interception. He should have been 4. Should have been 4. He had, what, 2?
Yeah.
No, he had a fumble and an interception.
Yeah.
So he should have had 3 interceptions and a fumble. So, yeah, so just don't, all I'm asking is, man, when it comes to King Josh, man, so you got Patrick Mahomes. But you got King Josh over here that beat Lamar head-to-head, as we've already talked about. We don't have to revisit it. But no matter how many picks my guy throws in a season, when the lights shine the brightest, my guy shows up. Patrick Mahomes 2021, 5 TDs. Patrick Mahomes this year, 3 TDs. Did they win? Nah, but for some reason, the Bills' defensive players are always hurt.
Mm-hmm. Always.
I don't know how they always end up hurt, but Josh shows up. Lamar Jackson. He had 65 passing yards going into halftime.
Bro.
Yeah, 1 touchdown. There was a guy had to wait on. It was kind of.
It was a broken play.
Basically, saying it was a punt.
Basically, he just threw it up.
But you don't throw it in the triple coverage.
No.
I don't know what he saw.
I mean, he threw it definitively.
Like he just knew it. I'm putting
I would have rather him ran in that moment than throw the ball.
I'm thinking because Lively said last week, if I throw my hands up, throw it to me. And Lively was running down the middle of the field with 3 people on it.
But he wasn't open.
Hold on. What's his name?
Lively.
It ain't Randy Moss. So I don't care about you throwing your hand up. Bro, there's only one player that can throw their hand up, and I'd be like, okay, 3 people. He ain't Megatron. Like, I take those odds. Lively.
And then you had 2 receivers up under. I think one might have been Beckham, and there was another receiver that was up under.
It was Beckham.
Beckham was
open.
like right up under him.
Yeah.
And he never looked at him.
So again, decision making, right?
That's what we said earlier. Yeah.
And go to the
he
defense.
get better with that?
But go to the defense though. He's trying to blame the defense. The defense held 17 points. And every time that they had a short field, the defense kept stopping Kansas City. But Lamar kept going 3 and out.
It wasn't defense fault at all.
But hold on. But let's not let us not take away from the fact of what Spags did too.
Spags is
But there was holes in that defense for Lamar to do what Lamar does, and Lamar did not do that.
Decision making, so 75-25.
I'm agreeing with that.
75-25. Oh, where you putting it at?
I'm putting it 75-25 Lamar because there was plays to be made, and Lamar didn't make those plays.
Odell Beckham said it to him in his ear. He was mic'd up.
He did. And I
Tell you what, I missed that
He
part.
said, bro, when you
Use your
take
legs.
off and use your legs, you bring a different dynamic to the game. And then the clip cuts off because Lamar was the one mic'd up, but Odell Beckham was in his ear, so they really wasn't supposed to pick that up, and they cut the clip.
That's what you get for not listening. Uki said, talk your stuff, Melo. Give him hell like they did Josh Allen. Ike said, I hope the 49ers lose just because of Ozone and Chris Jones. Ike said he's putting the blame 85-15. I'm assuming 85 Lamar Jackson. Go ahead, legend.
For Ike, I'm blaming Baker.
Why we got to keep it thrown in there? We ain't cool. We ain't bothering nobody.
He is going to be our franchise quarterback.
But that's neither here nor there. We ain't talking about Baker Mayfield.
I'm just saying. They brought up the comment.
Everybody can't have Mahomes.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true.
He's all right. He's okay.
He's all right.
He's cool.
You can go get you a Brock Purdy.
4 out of 5.
Ain't no question.
I've seen better than both.
But we gonna be right back here next year, Melo.
But except for we not going to lose in the first round.
Well, I'm not sitting. No. I'm just
the Rams.
No. We're gonna be right back here next year, having the same conversation
About Lamar.
Oh,
about
yeah.
Lamar.
I won't, though. I won't.
Same conversation.
No,
And again, when we
That's
had
2
this,
number 1 seeds, by the way.
but hold on.
2 number 1 seeds.
That is true. But when we had this conversation, they say we hating on Lamar.
Yeah.
But are we really hating on Lamar? Or we just
No, we just pointing out his weaknesses and his deficiencies.
Can he get better at decision making? Before y'all answer that question, Dante Hall, he said if Zay doesn't fumble, we discussing a whole different game. Lamar would have never had to throw that pass. I'm with Reggie though, 50-50 Lamar and Staff.
See, I take the 50-50.
Bro, that's the thing. When people say if, and everybody
can't live off ifs.
But I don't even like to get into it. But the thing is, I have never ever seen a perfect football game played.
Absolutely,
there's no such thing.
100%. Yeah, so I mean that's part of football.
Hold on.
He had a perfect passer rating.
No, at 55-10, what we did to the Broncos back in '89.
That was different. Yeah, I had Jerry.
I was 4 years old.
No, you said you ain't never seen. I've seen one.
I was 4 years old. He had to go back to the archives.
The closest game I seen the perfect was when the Patriots beat the Dolphins like 50-3. That was the closest game I probably seen the perfect.
48-21 when the Bucks did to the Raiders. But anyway, we got a call on the line. Caller, what's your name, man?
Hey, it's Willie. You already know Willie on Facebook. How you feeling?
We good, Willie. So give us your thoughts, views, and opinions, bruh. Did Lamar who's this lost on? Is it Lamar, the staff? Who's it all on?
To be honest with you, I feel it's the staff.
You say the staff?
The staff and the organization. From day one, when they brought Lamar in the game, they never fixed his arm angle.
So you saying Lamar Jackson takes none of the blame?
No, honestly, that's on Lamar Jackson. It's cool to be a superstar. It's cool to be the guy. It's cool to be all that, but you have to put your work in like Tom Brady, like LeBron.
Okay.
LeBron.
Yeah, he said LeBron. He put the work in like LeBron. That's what he said. Right, what's wrong with that? You can't mention LeBron.
You're going too far.
No, you ain't going too far, man. But anyway, so if you had to split the pie, where would you put Lamar Jackson and the staff? Where would you put the blame?
Okay, let me see. I say, it's a 50-50. I'm a father. You know what I'm saying? So I would tell my son, boy, was you watching tape? Did you put the work in? If you didn't put the work in, you can't complain. But at the end of the day, the staff does not improve Lamar's game and skill set. They sit him back in the pocket. And they try to make him a manager. He is not that. Let him roam a little bit like Pat and find holes and scare defenses. Then Lamar can beat somebody. But the offense, the organization, keeps on playing this crap like he's going to be like the next Black Peyton Manning. You can't do that with black quarterbacks. You got to let you guys play.
Black quarterback. How do we know that he's not watching tape? How do you know he's not putting in the work? We don't know that. I mean, everybody sees the game differently, so you can't say that he's not putting in the work and he's not watching tape. We don't know that.
No, you're right. You're right. And I give you that, you know what I'm saying? But my opinion is we all know, like they said on Sunday, we want to cut him off the middle of the field and force him to pick somebody. That's exactly what they did. He knew exactly what was coming, and he could not even get around that. That was the disheartening part for me. Lamar, you're a star. Get out the pocket a little bit, scare him, shoot. And if not, you know what I'm saying, hit your check downs, get on the top a little bit, and then all of a sudden you're not forced to have to throw the ball in the middle and make big plays. And your rookie receiver, Zay Flowers, has to be the guy to save you. That's where they had a problem at, I feel.
He made a good point, though. And I said this 3 years ago. He made a point about Lamar's arm angle. So the best thing about Josh Allen, he always had a strong arm, but he had a little bit of accuracy issues, and they broke down everything, all his mechanics from the ground up. Mm-hmm. Changed his throwing motion, changed his footwork, everything. And I said that Lamar needs to go and do that and put that work in if he wants to get better, because the way Lamar passes, even though he can hit some deep balls accurately, he has to change his release to be a pocket passer. I think so.
Totally and completely, because we're in the 7-on-7 world where most of the guys are in shotgun. So if you sit back and fling it off your shoulder, yeah, you can get it there if you're in a shotgun. But in pressure situations, you need a guy that can just get the ball like C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud, if you notice C.J. Stroud, he does not never ever have the same throwing motion every play. He just dots it where you need it.
Matthew Stafford, somebody that can throw it at all arm. It's not about it, but it's just like, besides Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers, you don't really see nobody that can throw from all those different angles. You know what I mean? So
Baker Mayfield.
And you know it. Baker's another one, to be honest with you, because he toughs it out. Yeah, he's been beat up over a couple of seasons, but again, Baker knows. Well, no, we can't really say that, because when Baker gets pressured, he starts messing up.
Marcel, let's not include Baker in this conversation.
Okay,
one last thing.
We got to the playoffs.
Guess who Lamar Jackson has the same amount of playoff wins as?
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield. Let that sink in, everybody watching.
Baker Mayfield ain't got 2 MVPs, though. Do not talk to me about
this man in 2024,
He ain't got 2 MVPs, though.
Melo said he's done with it. Willie, before we get you off the phone, I know we 2 weeks early.
Wait a minute, who got 2? Lamar got 2 MVPs?
He's going to have 2 MVPs.
Yeah, you know you're going to this year.
Christian, I hope you win it. I hope you win it.
Willie, man, we appreciate you for calling in, my guy. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday. We do this from 6 to 7 p.m.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Hey, I got you. I'll check back in with what you guys do next time. Hey, keep doing what you guys doing, guys. You guys do great work.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Before we continue on, some more comments real quick. We got, hold on, let me, Ozone, this is for you. Ike said Tupac was in prison making Dear Mama the last time the 49ers won. Let's see. Let's get this. William Sweat, he said, like I said before, he's an elite athlete and runner, but keep him in the pocket and he struggles. Did it against the Chargers, Titans, Bills, and Chiefs.
Then stop keeping him in the pocket.
Hey,
it's that simple.
If Lamar wants to stay in the pocket on his own, what can we do? If Lamar, we like, Lamar, do what you do, and he goes out there and he's like, I got running lane. Nah. We can't do nothing about that.
There's nothing you can do as a staff. Like we took the reins off. Like, bro, do you?
That's not Lamar being the MVP Lamar.
That's not Mike Nolan. He says he would put 75-25 on Lamar. He's the MVP. So no matter what they did to change the offense from rushing to passing, he should have just been able to get it done in the air.
That's true.
Before we we're going to continue on. This conversation's for Ozone. Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy versus Pat Mahomes. We're going to leave the other guy out of this because we don't really care about that guy. Where are we ranking Brock Purdy? This is his first Super Bowl appearance, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Quasi second NFC Championship game. He got hurt last year, right? So first NFC Championship game, going to the Super Bowl. So I'm going to play a game. I'm going to throw out a quarterback name, and y'all tell me, is Brock Purdy better than this quarterback? All right? Now, we're going to start it off at the top. Tua Tagovailoa. Clay.
Yes, I'm not a fan of Tua.
Legend. Brock Purdy better than Tua?
No.
Mello?
About the same.
Ooh. Ozone?
About the same.
All right. So we gonna scratch off Lamar, Josh Allen, Jared Goff.
No.
Ah, man.
Jared Goff. Where we going with?
I would say no.
No. Legend. Jared Goff.
That's a tough one, though.
That is a tough one because I think Brock Purdy is a system quarterback.
Jared Goff might be one too.
But he's done it in two systems.
That's true.
I'm going to go with Jared Goff.
Jared Goff.
Golf.
All right. The next guy, I'm going to go around the room this way for this guy. Dak Prescott. That's why I want you to go last, Ralph. I want you to go last. Is Brock Purdy better than Dak Prescott?
Man, that's just hard.
It's the easiest question. I thought it was the easiest question.
It's the easiest one.
This might be another easy one.
Oh, no.
I got a whole list of them over.
No, hold on. Is he playing for the 49ers or are we playing for the Cowboys?
Cowboys, 49ers. Brock Purdy on 49ers, Dak on Cowboys.
Honestly, I think Dak is a better quarterback than Brock Purdy.
There, what we got?
Come on, don't you be disrespectful. Don't you be.
Well, you're saying they swapping positions, so Dak will have to do a lot less.
He's still gonna
I
mess it
just
up.
don't know what Dak is. It's crazy to be this many years in the league and you still really don't know what Dak is. Yeah, so
Can't win a big game.
so I guess I gotta go. I'm gonna stick with the black guy.
No, remember you don't like black quarterbacks. Remember,
Allegedly,
you don't like black quarterbacks. Remember,
I'm gonna go with Dak Prescott.
Legend, where we
Dakota
going?
Ring.
Dak or Brock Purdy?
Legend.
Daiquiri or
Brock Purdy.
It's an easy question, bro. Don't make it more difficult.
Because Dak can run a little better than. Well, maybe
I don't
not.
know.
Maybe he not. After
I don't
the last
know.
game.
I don't know because Purdy.
That's why I said
48 yards.
Purdy can get out the pocket and scramble a little bit too.
No, wait a minute. So is the question who would I prefer or who's the better quarterback?
Better.
Take your
Now, who would you prefer?
If they swap teams.
Who's better?
If they swap teams?
If Dak plays for the 49ers.
That's easy money. That's Super Bowl.
Dak gets a Super Bowl.
Daiquiri, man.
Dak.
Hey,
I don't even know why I asked you. Go ahead, Clay.
Hey, y'all.
Go ahead, Clay. Go ahead.
You already know what time it is, man. Number 4 in the building.
Let's see. Oh, you better not take no damn Dak over Purdy. Okay. Let's continue. C.J. Stroud.
Easy.
CJ.
Is CJ better than Purdy?
Yeah.
Oh, easy money.
Matt Stafford.
Yes.
Stafford.
Easily.
Yes.
I don't know. Legend got a look in his eye. I don't know.
What, over Purdy?
Yeah.
Stafford.
Okay. All right.
Hold on.
Baker Mayfield.
No, the thing is,
Brock Purdy.
He's definitely better than Brock Purdy.
Purdy is top 15.
Okay.
So
I just don't think he's done enough yet. And I think it's hard to argue this question because I just don't think he's done enough.
he's MVP
yet.
level.
Yeah.
Just because of what he has around him.
Yeah.
But I do think he's top 15, but top 10, no. So those.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
so
yet.
So
those
you got to
three
go
quarterbacks-
after that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say.
Justin Herbert.
He's not better than Herbert. He's not better than Herbert. He's not better than the kid down in Jacksonville.
Kirk Cousins.
I like Kirk.
I like Captain Kirk.
That's your boy. That's Melo's boy.
That's my first cousin.
Kirk Cousins. So we got Cousins.
I would take Purdy.
Purdy over Cousins?
I think I would take Purdy over Cousins also.
I don't. Not if you swap them teams. If you just look at Cousins' career, put Purdy on the Redskins, now the Commanders.
That's true.
They not winning 11 games. Then you put him on the Vikings. He might can do a little something with the Vikings, but I don't think he does what they did 2 years ago with the Vikings. They win, 13 games, whatever.
That's a tough one.
Trevor Lawrence.
No, he's not better than Trevor Lawrence.
Ooh, he leaves. Trevor Lawrence this year, my God.
I'm going off this year. Trevor Lawrence.
It's another guy I'm not the biggest fan of, so I'm going Brock Purdy.
I never was a big Trevor Lawrence guy, even in college. Man.
Brock, baby.
Brock over Trevor?
100%.
Take him, Brock.
Mello, where we going with it?
Ty.
All right. Kyler Murray.
Kyler.
Yeah, Kyler.
Geno Smith.
Purdy,
bro.
Derek Carr.
What?
Purdy.
Deshaun Watson.
Purdy.
Give me Deshaun. I love what Deshaun.
What, old Deshaun?
I love
because this new Deshaun.
We're talking about this before he got injured, Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun was just now.
I'm going Carr.
He's coming off.
You going to go Derek Carr? Okay.
Derek Carr put up an MVP like season 2. He would have won it if he didn't tear his ACL.
Did you know Gardner Minshew went to the Pro Bowl?
Yeah, because of what's his name.
But I'm just saying.
Gardner Minshew.
Your boy opted out. He wanted to go play golf.
Yep.
Stafford.
Oh.
I ain't mad at it.
No, not Stafford, but Josh Allen.
Yeah, why you want to go play?
But he was an alternate. Well, he was a reserve or whatever you want to
I
call
want
him.
to go play flag football.
Got a question for y'all from Dante Wall. Better question. If Purdy knocks off Mahomes, where y'all rank him then?
Nowhere.
Same place.
Still top 15.
It don't move the needle.
No, he's a system quarterback.
Because he's got so many weapons around him that he's not doing it by
He's
himself.
Yeah, he's a system quarterback. I mean,
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
is what?
It's Mahomes.
Of course, absolutely.
Played in the same system as the time.
He's a system quarterback.
We won't know until Andy Reid leaves.
He's a system quarterback.
What? Legend, it's a legit question.
Man, look, y'all still want to be on.
Why? What's wrong with that? I think it's a great
Mahomes
question.
a system quarterback?
No, he's not a system quarterback.
Based on what system?
Yeah.
Andy Reid. That's the only system he's played
If
in.
he's playing in Dallas, do they get to the Super Bowl?
Thank you. That's what I want to know.
With those receivers?
Absolutely. There's no doubt.
How would they not?
It's a guarantee.
He's not turning it over like that.
It's a guarantee.
Dude, this dude.
I don't care what. I don't care what this
Jerry
dude.
Rice.
I don't care what this
This
dude.
dude, he improvises. He does everything.
Thank you, Q.
I mean, I understand the hate. I mean,
It's not hate. It's a legit question.
Hey, why you hate Patrick Mahomes?
Hey, I got one better.
I know. I know. I ain't, that's why he's no threat to me. My Bucks beat him, so he's no threat. to me.
I bet you want him on the Bucks.
Huh? We got our quarterback.
No, you don't.
we got our franchise
I
quarterback.
got one better.
What's that?
You want Brock Purdy or Russell Wilson?
No, Brock Purdy out.
That's a good question.
Brock Purdy.
Let me get
Brock Purdy.
I'm gonna get Brock Purdy. Yeah, let me get Brock.
Shoot, Broncos
I saw-
Nation, please make something happen.
Didn't at one point Russell Wilson was like second in the league for touchdowns or something
Russell
like that?
Wilson finished the season with like 25, 26.
I still would take Brock Purdy over Russell.
I don't see
His
him.
passer
Y'all
rating was
not
like
that
number
good.
1, number 2 in
We
the
not.
league.
You right.
Y'all don't. I mean, y'all like
You right.
Cortland Sutton's your number 1 receiver.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Who's that?
Him.
Exactly.
Number 14 for the
Him.
Denver Broncos.
Me?
Don't they have one of them Alabama
You're not about to
receivers out
do
there
this.
too?
Yeah, Jerry Judy.
Jerry Judy.
Yeah.
But he
Can't get him the ball.
Yeah. I don't know if he's. Man,
Have you seen who that quarterback
he ain't
is?
played up to par.
That's why they can't get him the ball.
I ain't gonna lie. He had Sutton eating though. He had Sutton eating. But
And the tight end.
When Sutton is your number 1 receiver,
So you taking Russell over Purdy?
I gotta look. Oh, hold on. What are we basing this off of? What are we basing this off of?
And that's what makes
The
it
same
hard.
thing.
What? If they swap teams?
Yeah.
Russ. If they swap teams, Russ.
I don't know why. I don't know
well,
why
no.
Ike wants me to ask y'all this question, but I think it's pretty much consensus. He said Purdy or Hurts.
Purdy.
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Purdy or Hurts.
Because I think the NFL has solved Hurts out.
Bro, I tried to tell him. I
they
tried to
figured-
tell him.
We had this conversation last week. Alabama quarterbacks.
I'm gonna take Jalen Hurts.
Hurts.
I don't hate Hurts
At
though.
this point, I still would take Jalen Hurts.
Hurts.
Bro, it's so much smoke and mirrors. You have to really look at the game.
Look, I don't disagree with you.
No. I don't think Jalen Hurts is bad, but he's not what he.
So basically, you saying Jalen Hurts is the second coming of Lamar Jackson?
Last year, that was inflation, and I was trying to say that.
You think that? You think he's like?
That's why they had to go get A.J. Brown.
I'm just saying, you think?
No. I think he can throw better than Lamar.
Yeah, I think he's
better
better
than Lamar.
Okay. I think he's a better. You think he's a better decision maker than Lamar?
I'm not messing with no Alabama quarterback.
But how do we know that? Because he's been throwing to A.J. Brown and
Devontae Smith and
so
Dallas Goedert.
If you give him Zay Flowers and this Odell Beckham Jr., is Jalen Hurts still the successor?
Jalen Hurts is a better decision maker, but not under pressure. But if you just put him back in the pocket, he's a better decision maker than Lamar.
Okay.
But
I just don't think
under pressure, they all look horrible.
I just don't think Baltimore's receiving core is good.
This is why y'all gonna lose. Chris Jones said Brock Purdy over every QB in the room. This is why y'all losing.
He's crazy.
This is why y'all losing.
Good luck, Jones.
Question for
Good
B
luck.
Legend. So you don't think Baltimore's receiving core is good, right?
I mean, compared to who? Just in general?
I just want to ask you this: is the Kansas City Chiefs receiving core good?
No.
They in the Super Bowl.
But they got two dudes.
Kelsey and Andy
got
Reid.
two-
I like Rashee Rice. Don't name Rashee Rice. He's not.
I gotta name him though because he stepped at the beginning of the season. He was terrible.
Hey, y'all, before we go, I got a question.
But when he got to the end of the season, he's one of their.
I like Rashee Rice. I don't like Rashee Rice as a number one receiver.
No, because let's get. He's the number one. Kelsey's number one.
100%.
Other than when Tyreek was there, Kelsey's number one.
But then,
and then everybody else
Tyreek
falls
Hill,
around.
Hey, keep it on the
Rashee Rice, like look at that.
Oh, yeah.
The talent level that he had to get to the Super Bowl compared to that is crazy.
Yeah, but again, we talking about a better quarterback and a better coach.
Stay with the Chiefs. I just want to know how y'all feel about the Tony situation with the Chiefs.
What happened?
Did y'all see what Andy Reid said about him?
You know what? That was crazy to me.
It was crazy.
What did he say?
Well, I mean, Rice. Not Rice, but Tony.
Student,
Before the game, he was saying that he wasn't injured, but the Chiefs were saying he was injured. And then I think Andy Reid had a press conference where he was like, they were better off without Tony.
That's real.
Hold on. That's true. That is true.
wrong
But
with that.
I just dislike how the Chiefs went about it because in the injury report they put whatever his injury was, and then they put / personal reasons.
Absolutely.
If he's out because of his injury, why are you putting personal reasons in there? Like they don't.
Could have just put a healthy scratch.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you do that?
Okay, you want DNP? We trying to win a game. We trying to win a game, man.
Y'all barely
let
won.
you line up off sides. And
Yeah, we're not
cost
gonna do
us
that.
this
You
game.
cost us a game. I mean, he's been inconsistent the whole year. So it is what it is.
And Dante Wall, he said a lot of QBs y'all picked over Purdy wouldn't have led a comeback over the Lions team like he did last week.
Man, the Lions
He didn't
Chiefs
lead a
was tight.
comeback.
He
The
said-
Chiefs
Lions
was tight.
gave it to
They
him.
gave it to him. The
He
Chiefs
said
was
he
tight.
showed he can do it in big moments with his arm or legs.
He did. He played well.
Oh, so hold on. So did his arm have to do with that miraculous catch by Brandon?
Are you? Yeah.
No.
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 That was only second to Lamar catching his own pass.
It was a great play, but no.
Yeah.
That was a cheat.
And his arm didn't have nothing to do with
Brock
them not
Purdy over
taking
everybody.
It was
two
the
field goals
Lions. It was
or Gibbs
The
fumbling.
Lions
That
gave
too?
us the game.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy over everybody.
I mean, they walking around. Listen,
The Lions gave us the game.
bro.
I'm just trying to figure out, have they been able to use the bathroom yet?
Because they guess they still tight. Daniel, we got a matchup this Saturday. I already know what it is. We got a couple of seconds left. I'm going to go with UNC. We winning by 7 points. What you got? Don't say nothing crazy.
Where's the game at?
It's at home. That's us.
Y'all?
Yeah.
Y'all just came off an L. Y'all actually cost me a lot of money yesterday.
We did it on purpose.
They can't hit free throws.
You're welcome.
Yeah, free throws cost them the game, but Davis did get fouled.
Yeah.
And just for that reason, because y'all can't hit free throws, I'm going with Duke.
Who cares? I got UK over
They
Tennessee
play
on
Tennessee,
Saturday,
and
so who
don't nobody
cares?
care about no Tennessee.
Who care about UK? What happened to the big tall dude who said they was going to turn?
Oh, you talking about Chet Holmgren? Baby Chet Holmgren?
Yeah, he's
Big
going to
foot
turn the
dude.
season around.
The abominable snowman?
Yeah, he said he came out the next game when he dropped 2 points.
I don't know. I didn't even know he played.
They was telling me he's first round.
Oh, what?
Dirtbo.
Actually,
Dirtbo Jackson.
Actually, my dirt boy.
You talking about Big Z?
Two weeks ago,
Don't
they
be
told me the
disrespectful.
UK was national champs at that
Yeah.
point.
That's what I heard.
Well, I mean, the national champion hasn't been played yet. I mean, we'll be there.
Beware.
Oh,
And-
no.
no. They're gonna be in what is it?
NIT?
No,
Oh.
NCAA tournament.
Yeah, they'll be there. They'll be there.
65.
Yeah, y'all get invited.
Field of 65.
Y'all will feel it. But anyways, we're going to get on up out here. We appreciate everybody who tuned in via Facebook, called in. We appreciate all of that. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast on all major podcast streaming platforms. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, KY Beyond the Game. We get ready to get on up out here. Treat somebody how you want somebody to treat your mama. We up at this thing, y'all. Peace.
Ike said he knew the game was up.